Hi, you guys. So, yep, I hear an echo. What's going on? Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Okay. I think I had another screen open. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. Now, they sent me the message saying that I'm back on the program, so I have to put some type of hours in order to stay on there. So I'm probably gonna start coming live a little more. I think I was telling the people who probably been following my channel, um, that I had an issue with YouTube and they suspended my channel or what have you. So it finally, I guess they changed a lot of stuff because now you can become a YouTuber. You can get in the program. Anybody can put up videos on YouTube with 500 subs. However, you have to have more hours. You have to have more watch hours. And so that's how they I kind of push people to produce more, um, by saying, well, we'll let you in the program for a lot less subs, but you have to put in more time. And so in order to stay in the program now as well, you have to post, or they'll reevaluate your channel, and I guess they come and ask you, are you still a part of it? I guess they really are trying to really just push people to produce videos. But anyway, enough of that. I just wanted to explain my situation a tad bit as far as my channel. And so now that I am back in the program, I do need to start. I just have to get into the habit of it. But I've been following all of everybody else's commentary. Not everybody, but as much as I can. Um, Now, I saw that Donut had said that he got into a fight with Armon, and I know he was getting into it with King Pain as well at another Zeus party. And this is why I'm saying to you guys that I feel like they are auditioning, because like what's with all, why y'all waiting for the Zeus party to get into a fight with each other? Exactly. And so now I thought that King Pain thing was pretty funny. And then Wally, the way Wally put his little twist on everybody's business is always funny. Um, but I do agree with him. I'm trying to remember if it was him or if it was the other channel that was saying that if you pay attention how King Pain came out real late on the situation, talking about he ready to fight. He all in his car screaming and all about he ready to fight. But everybody was gone. Donut was nowhere around. So it was funny. It was funny. Cause yeah, if he had that energy, he should have had the energy when the guy was approaching him. And I guess he's just going around, trying to jump them off or whatever, I guess. And like Armon is saying in his video, he's using them to get attention to his channel. And maybe this is what he was doing over at Clubhouse, because he came from Clubhouse and now he's here on YouTube. Um, I watch his channel every now and then because sometimes he talk about a lot of stuff that everybody's not, because I kind of get bored. Like, I don't know if you guys are like that. I get bored when everybody's talking about the same stuff. So I kind of like it when people are talking about other things that are going on as well. So he kind of will, go into some stuff that other people are not going into. So that's one of the reasons that I like him. But I do agree with Armand. He is using them to get his subs up and probably to get clicks and views, because he did approach Armand. And I don't know if y'all saw that video. I only saw like 30 seconds of it. And he is, when he put that knee out, I was dying. I'm talking about Armand. And he was swinging so hard. I was like, oh my God, he is windmilling for his life, child, for 30 seconds. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about that situation. Do you guys agree with me? Do you think that they're trying to get on the next Bad Boys? Which I'm surprised nobody has come up with a YouTube show anyway, right? Um, that would be pretty interesting if some of them were, because all of these people don't live in the same city. So it's not like they can see each other every day, but if they really wanted to see each other, they could. Okay, all this waiting for the Zeus party don't have to happen like that. But anyway, yeah, I'm surprised nobody's jumped on a YouTube show by now anyway. But would you guys want to see Armon and King Pay and throw Storm? And well, Storm said he not doing, he not. I don't see Storm fighting nobody. I just don't see Storm throwing them hands. I'm sorry, I can't picture it. But King Payne, Armand, Donut, Wiley, whoever else, would you guys want to see them on a show on Zeus or on Bad Boys? Let me know in the comments. Now let me get over to this Tasha K. First of all, Tasha K ass is crazy. Like somebody else said, instead of spending all that money on a private investigator, you should be spending that money on lawyers. Okay, and that's real talk. Like I don't know what the hell you following me around for. I said what I said, but I wasn't even saying it in a way of coming after her. It was more so of like at some point the judges have to realize that Cardi don't need that money, and the way she's going after Tasha is if she needs, like she's somebody that really need. Like Tasha took something from her. She didn't take nothing from her. Her career actually blossomed while she was going through all that stuff with Tasha. So she lost nothing. So why she chasing this woman down about this money like this is really beyond me. And why the court system is allowing her to play in their face on their time like she needs this money. Stop coming down here acting like you need this money like that. You don't. Like if Tasha don't have the money, then she don't have it. And you probably knew that before you sued her. But that's where I was coming from. But I don't know how she took it because I didn't really explain myself, right? I just said I know we all tired of hearing about this because I know I am. I'm not saying I'm tired of hearing about Tasha because she's gonna have some other mess going on, of course, with other people because of the nature of what she's doing, right? Um, But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the whole Tasha and Cardi B situation. Are you tired of hearing about it? Like I said it again. Then, she had this whole thing where she jumped in this conversation with Jess Hilarious and T.S. Madison over some comments some other person made, and I don't remember the lady's name now, but she was a trans woman, and she said something about women having kids or women are not the only ones to have or something. She was, you know, it was just one of those situations where they always try to throw this stuff out here that don't make no sense, right? um and so like they gonna get us together. They gonna get us women together. But they started getting into it. Jess Hilarious said whatever she said. T.S. Madison responded. The other lady responded as well. And a few other people that are advocates for the trans community. And of course, Black women and women in general chimed into the conversation as well. When you're talking about childbearing and, stuff that we all know women can do, only can do these things, right? It's not even really worth the conversation. That's how I felt when I heard all this stuff. But anyway, the conversation was out here. Tasha K jumped in and defended Just Hilarious, which some people try to say that they feel like she is homophobic. And then in the next breath, they will say she is LGBT, right? So you guys need to make up your mind which one is she, because one minute y'all saying she got a girlfriend, and then the next minute you guys are saying she's homophobic. So I don't know. But T.S. Madison, I guess Tasha recently with all the Cardi B stuff, she was in front of a judge or some lawyers, and she was saying that she don't have her son with her. Now I did not hear this, so this is all allegedly. I was not in the room. This is what these other YouTubers are reporting, and I think maybe even with one person in mainstream media may have brought this up as well. Well, a more reliable blog. Let me just say it that way. That she was upset, and she was saying that she had to send her son to Africa to stay, I guess, with her husband's family, and because she is going to be so busy to the point where she can't keep up, as far as mother duties or parenting duties. And so T.S. Madison decided to get into the conversation and posted all this stuff about Tasha, how she needs to worry about getting frequent frequent flyer miles, go visit her son. My thing is, I don't even know that I believe Tasha. You guys know Tasha's been putting all kind of stuff in that house paperwork. Um, what's her name? Sweet Life. What is her name? Not Sweet Mom, but the other one. I don't know how she get it, but she usually get the court papers long before everybody else. So you guys can go over to her channel. And she was already pointing out that Tasha do not tell the truth and all that stuff. Like she said her equipment is only worth $500, and you guys know that that's not true. So I don't believe everything that she's telling these people. And I think that she feel like the court is not going to go out and verify none of this stuff, right? They're not going to go all the way to wherever and look to see if her son is really staying there, is what I'm thinking she's thinking. And so I don't know that I believe that she's always telling the truth. And so I really would not run with that story like that, because I don't know that I believe her. I think her son is probably right there with her. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. And do you think it's fair for T.S. Madison to bring up Tasha's son like that? I personally feel like kids are off limit. I know Tasha is one of those people who don't feel like kids are off limit. She was just out here talking about Blue Ivy and her dancing, and she's talked about other people's children as well. So I don't know. I think some people feel like everything's fair when it comes to Tasha, because she can, she do the stuff that she do over there on her channel. But I don't agree with bringing up people's kids like that. But I don't know. How do you guys feel about what T.S. Madison had to say? And then they had some more exchanges, because Tasha went live and responded to what she was saying, and then T.S. Madison. Um, People are saying I did not hear her say that she would put hands on Tasha, but some people are reporting that she threatened Tasha as well. So I don't know, and I don't understand why T.S. Madison is so upset over a debate, because people are entitled to feel however they want to feel um, when it comes to certain topics, right? You can't tell people how to feel about certain things, right? So I don't know. It's not worth getting upset over like that. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. I'm not going to be out here long. I just wanted to let you guys know I'm coming back and, get into some conversations. I definitely want to talk about Jaguar Child before I can even get that good. She'd already broke up with the girlfriend. She'd already broke up with the girlfriend. And Donut was her manager for a hot minute as well. Like, I don't know what she doing. I know I caught one of her lives and she was cussing and fussing. I just had to drop it. I couldn't do it. She was saying she was mad because she was telling everybody to come in and had to pay her $1 to get whatever it is she was getting ready to talk about. And so I just, I listened for a few minutes and she was cussing and fussing because people were saying things to her in the comments. Now, I don't know if Donut instructed her to do that way, or who is giving her this advice, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys, because you guys know once you get to a certain point here on YouTube, you can set up membership and you can have certain conversations with just your private members. So I don't know why she's definitely in those number ranges, that range where she could do that. So she could have a membership set up. I don't know why she out here asking people for $1. I don't understand half the shit she do. I'm just gonna keep it real. I don't understand the stuff that she do and why she's doing it the way she's doing it. So maybe he was instructing her to do it that way. I don't know. It sounds like, I don't know. And then, of course, some of the YouTubers are saying she's been scamming people anyway, asking for money. Her and the girlfriend. Now, I don't know why her and the girlfriend broke up, so I have to kind of like dig into that. If I can stand listening to her half the time, I can't do it. But I don't know why they broke up. So if y'all want to let me know in the comments, please do. So yeah, I want to, because I kind of wanted to address some of the stuff that she's been doing. And I didn't know that he was supposed to be her manager. I'm not real sure why she would hire him to manage her. You guys can let me know if you know in the comments. To my understanding, he came from Clubhouse and he said that he was like on that whole fight, like whack 100, say crazy stuff to people so they can respond to you, and then y'all going back and forth. And that's how they're getting their numbers, I guess, over there. And so on Clubhouse, um, YouTube have some different rules, and people can report you for bullying, people can report you for harassment. So you do have to keep some of this stuff to a minimum. Now, Armon, you know, he might be with the shits. Like I said, I felt like they were auditioning. But he may run into some YouTubers who are not going to get involved in all of that with him. I think Storm, for the most part, just ignore him, right? So everybody's not really with that whole fight thing. So I don't know. But let me know what you guys think about Tasha K and T.S. Madison, and what you think about Tasha K and Cardi B situation. Do you think Cardi B should kind of, maybe even like I said, I'm shocked the judge haven't told her, like, okay, enough is enough. I mean, you're chasing her down and you knew she didn't have the money. I think Google said that Tasha was worth about somewhere between $1 and $3 million, and you can see how that is possible with her clicks and views, and she's on multiple platforms. She had the endorsements or the sponsors, on from YouTube, and the ones that she was out here getting for herself, or Chelsea or whoever, Jasmine, were helping her to get. I think somebody said she was invested in that girl's product, the girl that wasn't giving people their stuff. People were buying her products and she wasn't delivering. Somebody said that Tasha was invested in that, but I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, she probably did make that type of money within that time frame, and that is why she didn't want to take that video down about Cardi B. And like I keep saying, I think it's fair for her to give her whatever she made off the video. But I think, hounding her for it, and we have to keep hearing about it, that's getting old. That's my opinion. The T.S. Madison thing, what do y'all think about that? They're saying that she threatened Tasha. And some people have this thing about trans women threatening women. So I don't know. I didn't hear her threaten her. I saw the post about her son, and I thought that was kind of, I don't know. But my thing too, I don't believe it. I don't believe Tasha's son is is in Africa anyway. Um, I just don't. And that's my opinion. You guys can let me know what you think. What do you think about all these fights going down at the Zeus parties? Um, yeah, I'm gonna come back because I also want to come back and talk about Shirley Strawberry. If you're from Los Angeles, if you grew up in, in LA, when the Steve Harvey Morning Show, and even because Shirley was on this show called The House Party, and it was her and one other black person, and the rest of the ensemble cast, we're gonna call them, of characters. They were all Caucasian, and it was a big mess with that, and the show was canceled in Los Angeles. So I'm not sure where she was based. I thought she was I think they were in LA at that time, and then the show, I mean, it was canceled in LA, and I don't know where she was at after that. But then she came back, 4 or 5 years later on Steve Harvey's show. So I want to kind of get into all of that Steve Harvey and Shirley Strawberry situation, because I definitely want to get into why Marjorie don't want Shirley in her house, and just all the rest of it. So I'll come back with another video about that. I don't know. I thought Tyrese was gonna keep going, but I guess he finally calmed down, child. He's over the DJ Envy thing, and I wanted to get on the Envy too, in the housing thing, and then he out here talking about somebody was flirting with his wife, and it's just. I'll come back. We're gonna talk about the Shirley Strawberry, DJ Envy, and Tyrese situation. And I also want to come back about Storm as well. It's Storm Monroe and the Essie Berry thing, because I think Storm need to be careful with that. I don't think people. I think people think they know who Steve Harvey. They know who Steve Harvey allow you to see. Okay, you do not know that man. You better be very careful how you play it with people that play dirty. Like Nene told you, honey. People play dirty out here, and so you just have to be careful with that. I know he's been allowing her on his platform to talk and to, you know, bring up a lot of stuff about Steve. But then I thought it was interesting when she was saying Mary is no longer with her. So I don't know. I just think Storm need to be careful with that. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna come back about Storm, Storm and the Love Jones situation, and Storm and Essie Berry and official King Payne, but I think official King Payne has finally let up on Storm a little bit, because Storm said, I think he said he was going to file a lawsuit. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about these topics in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.